Hi. Uh, Earlier today, I posted a picture in the Telegram group that I have for these videos of a thing that I had 3D printed, or rather, that Jess had 3D printed for me at the Makerspace at Texas Tech. And here is that photo. In case what is a good way to show this? Yeah, it was this. And I had all of you guys guess as to what you thought it was. A lot of interesting guesses. Nobody got super close. I think there might have been a couple that once I finally told you it was a thing for making these videos, or a thing that would help make these videos, I got some guesses like, some sort of mount for something and other such things. Good guesses, but not what it was. What it was, if I can do this properly, and can't. Oh man, I will learn how to use this thing yet. What it was is a. Actually, I'll just show you like this. Now that I finally put it together, a little one-handed audio slate that I can use to make these videos. A lot of the times I record with separate audio, and in order to sync up the audio later, I have to just like clap my hands like a moron, or just sort of do it by hand manually. And what this does is it gives me a visual cue as to when these lock together, because you can very clearly see when all the lines meet up. I just free-handed these lines, don't tell anybody. I'm not an industry pro. But when these markings line up, if I can get this to line up right, when they line up, that's the visual cue, and the sound is the audio cue. So all I have to do is line up those two moments in my editing software, and we're good. So that should make things a bunch easier. And also, I got it 3D printed. Like, this thing didn't cost any money, actually, because I got it for free from Jess. Thank you, Jess. Yeah. But I didn't design it or anything, but I just found it on a website, and I was like, yeah, I want that, and then printed it. And if you'll notice in here, let me see if I can pull this back up again, it looks pretty rough, right? It doesn't look, like there's some little strands happening here. There's these weird bottom parts, which are called rafts. But with my handy dandy set of tools over here, took this X-Acto knife, cut a bunch of like extra miscellaneous pieces off. The main thing is, I have learned after my foray into 3D printing today, is hitting it with some sandpaper. I got a fairly coarse grit and a little bit finer grit. I couldn't afford to get like, a ton or anything. But it really took a lot of those imperfections out. You'll notice all the strands are gone, all the edges are really smooth. It almost feels like wood, even though it's plastic. Like a smooth, like a sanded wood, not like a, rough, dumb wood. You can still see in some areas, where's a good lighting? In some spots, it's still a little bit rough. You can really see in there. But I kind of like it that way, because it's fun. And, little nicks and scratches here and there, but I 3D printed a thing. And that's so cool, and it's just further cemented my my determination to get a 3D printer eventually, because I would love to just make stuff. Yeah. It did come in 3 pieces, and because that's the way I told them to print it. A lot of these imperfections and stuff are due to just the way that the 3D printers are set up, because, they don't want to, like, have students come in and print, like, a solid cube or something that's going to waste, like, a ton of filament and plastic. But I love it, and I'm thrilled with the way it turned out, and I can't wait to use it, obviously, and I can't wait to print more. So if you have any suggestions for things for me to get printed, I will happily do it. I have a couple things in mind already, but anyway, thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions about the process or like what went into it, I'm obviously not an expert or anything, but happy to talk about it. It was really fun. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow.